everyone and welcome back to our channel. As you can see, I am here all alone today. There's no Sophie or Nick or Erin or Vicky hanging around. They're not behind the camera, they're not in a different room. It's just me and the Pascals, Mickey and Hey Hey, and the cats, but you can't see them right now. And as you can probably tell by the name of this video, I've got a trip announcement to make. The trip announcement is, I'm going back to Disney World. I go back in August this year with my family, so I'm going with my mum, my brother, my sister's husband and my niece. And this is going to be the first time we take an actual child with us to Disney. That's just Thor running around if you can hear him. Yeah, so it's the first time we take a child. That sounds like we're just stealing a child. So the first time we're taking a child with us to Disney. We've only really ever done it as adults. Like, we went one for the first time when I was 16, so my brother, he's 10 years younger than me, so he was 6. God, that seems like so long ago, seeing as he's like 22 now, 23. I don't know how old he is. Oh my god. I think he's 22. Let's say 22. It's going to be a whole new experience for us. So I will be vlogging this trip. You will actually get to see this trip, unlike my previous August trip where I've still not edited it. Sorry guys. It's going to be different without the girls there. I'm not used to vlogging on my own, if you can't tell. It's a bit strange for me to be sat here all alone. So I'll be vlogging this trip, but I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. I am essentially going to be making 2 different vlogs. There's going to be one for YouTube, which everyone can see, and then I'm going to be filming a family vlog as well for Hallie, who's my niece, for when she grows up, so she has a memory of her first Disney trip, you know, what we saw, what we did. And the main reason for that is when me and my sister were growing up, not so much when my brother was growing up, we kind of got rid of the video camera then. My dad had one of those massive video cameras, you know, that you carried around on your shoulder. When we went to Disney in Paris, my dad filmed us. So we've got those on videos, so we can look back on them, and to be honest, they are really cute. It was before vlogging was a thing. You know, my dad just made home videos for us. We've got like birthdays, and I think there's a christening on there. There's our Disney trip on there to Disneyland Paris in 1993. That's how long ago, like, these video cameras were, they were massive. Yeah, so I just thought it'd be a really nice thing for Hallie to watch when she grows up as well. But that one's going to be private. It's not going to be on YouTube because mainly my sister doesn't want to be on YouTube and my brother doesn't want to be on YouTube. And that's going to be more of our private moments, like as a family. But yeah, I'm still going to vlog. I'm still going to have us on the rides. It might look like a solo trip because I don't know how much my family's going to be in it. So, this is Thor. Hey Thor. Trying to vlog here, buddy. Just going to apologise now if I keep looking down. I wrote out all I need to say in this little book that the girls gave me. It's got a little Rapunzel there, and there's a little Pascal. There he is. So I'm sorry if I keep looking down. It's just I've got all my plans on here, so I don't have to keep checking my phone. Are our plans? Where are we staying? What are we doing? When am I going? Okay, so I go to Disney on Thursday the 16th of August. Is 16th? Yep, 16th of August. We are flying from Manchester Airport and we are flying directly to Orlando International. We're flying with Virgin. We booked the holiday through Kenwood Travel. They turned out to be a little bit cheaper than Virgin, so that's why we booked through them. We booked through them last year, and we did when I went with the girls in November, we booked through Kenwood as well. Yeah, they're a good company to book through. You can get the Virgin flights with them, which is, we like to fly Virgin. We booked our seats last week, so me, my brother and my mum, we are sitting in a row of 3. On the side of the plane, we've got a window seat and an aisle seat, and we're towards the back. My sister and my brother-in-law, they don't actually have their seats booked yet because we need one of them sky cots for my niece. Because she's teeny, we don't want to give her a seat. There's no point paying for a 5-month-old to have a seat. So we're just going to get her a sky cot, hopefully. So they can't assign seats yet because they need a bulkhead seat, I think that's what it's called. So they literally just get assigned seats when we get to the airport, I think. I'm not entirely sure how it works. It's all new to us taking a baby. We won't be staying the night before at the airport. We're just going to get a taxi the day of flying. We are going to aim to get there quite early because the Skycots are on a first come first serve basis, and obviously we need one because Hallie is a baby. I've got my gluten-free meal booked on the plane. Hopefully it's going to be nicer than the meal last time. If anybody knows me, I hate plain food. Just don't like it. Like, I don't understand why it tastes so bad. Gluten-free food does not have to taste bad, and yet plain food tastes awful. Gluten-free food isn't the best to begin with, and then you put it on a plane and it's just not nice. I don't think I ate the food last year going or coming back. Coming back in August last year, I couldn't even identify what the food was, and it just made me feel sick. It smelled awful, so I just didn't eat it. November was a little bit better, and coming back I did get quite a nice little meal. It was like a little Thanksgiving meal because we were flying back close to Thanksgiving, and I actually really enjoyed that one. So Virgin Atlantic, if you're listening, just do that meal constantly because I will eat it. So I'll probably nip into Boots when we're there as well, pick up maybe a gluten-free sandwich or some crisps or something I can eat and snack on during the flight, because the snacking options are very limited as well. Like Virgin sell Pringles, can't eat Pringles. They sell selected sweets. I'm not paying £3 for a packet of sweets. I'll bring my own, thank you very much. So yeah, so once we get to Orlando, we've got a little bit of a dilemma. We don't have a car seat for Hallie. So once we get to the airport, the boys are probably going to go off and get the car, and then me, my sister, Hallie and maybe my mum, we're going to get the Magic Express until we have a car seat from Walmart, or we're going to like get one sent to the hotel, because Ken would want $10 a day for a car seat, which is a bit ridiculous to be honest, when Virgin offer it for free with their car insurance, with their platinum car insurance, which is what we bought with Kenwood, but you still have to pay for the car seat. So we're probably just going to go and buy our own car seat. It'll probably work out cheaper because we can take it back year after year. This year we are staying at the Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, which is located in the Disney Springs area. You can get to Disney Springs 3 different ways actually from our hotel. You can walk, you can get the bus, or you can get the boat. I have done all 3. It's actually a really nice walk. There's a bridge and it drops you off by the Rainforest Cafe. The boat also drops you off there, so it depends whereabouts on, you know, the resort that you stay. But it's a nice walk, and then you can get the bus as well. Which we are staying in a 2-bed villa, and we have requested a certain area of the resort, which is by like the main lobby, the food court, the main pool, just for ease of access for with the baby. And we actually stay in that part of the resort literally every year we go, so we tend to request it because we like it. So my sister and they'll be having the main room with Hallie, and then me and my mum will be taking the other bedroom, which has 2 beds in it and its own bathroom, like ensuite area. And then my brother, he's going to be having the sofa bed in the living room kitchen area. So it could actually sleep, it can sleep up to 10 people, which isn't bad really. We get our own kitchen in there, we've got our own washer dryer area, so it's really handy for people like my mum who likes to eat breakfast in the room before we go out. We can do our own laundry, we don't have to go, we can do it like in the privacy of our own room, which is going to be really handy with the baby. That is where we're staying when we go, and we've already pre-booked most of our restaurants. On our very first day at Walt Disney World, we will be going to Magic Kingdom because we have got a lunch booked at the Liberty Tree Tavern. So one thing about my family holidays is we all take turns we choose a restaurant. I think we choose 2 each. Everybody has a say where we eat, and it's fair. So the first meal is Liberty Tree Tavern. We have eaten here before. I really enjoyed it. My sister really liked it as well. This is one of her choices. It'll be nice to go to the Magic Kingdom. We've got a lunch booked. We don't normally do much lunches. We're normally an evening meal type of family. But with the baby, we figured lunches may be easier because we'll be out of the heat in the middle of the day. So if you aren't aware, Liberty Tree Tavern, they do like a Thanksgiving meal, which is really, really nice. They have like a house salad, and there's a burger, I think, and a steak. But last time we went, we pretty much all chose the Thanksgiving meal. So sometimes they do it as like a big family platter, and then other times we've been, and I think it was served individually. Mine normally comes individually anyway because it's gluten free, and normally has a nice allergy stick in it. And the desserts are really good there as well, like ooey gooey toffee cake. So the next day is Saturday the 18th of August, and we are having dinner at Trattoria Al Forno in the Boardwalk area. I'm not entirely sure where we're going throughout the day, which park we're going to. We've not booked our fast passes yet because we're only 70 days out and not 60. So in 10 days time we can book our fast passes, which is very exciting. This is a new restaurant for us for dinner. We have eaten here for breakfast and I adore the breakfast, so much so that we're going back. It's an Italian. I am interested to see the gluten-free offerings in Italian restaurants. Menu for like non-gluten-free people looks amazing, so hopefully I'll have a good choice of food. Our next meal is on the Sunday the 19th, and this is one I've chosen, and this is one of my favourite restaurants in Walt Disney World, and it's T-Rex. I hate dinosaurs, but I love T-Rex. It is owned by the same people who own Yak and Yeti and the Rainforest Cafe, but I really, really enjoy this restaurant. It is loud. I'm not going to lie to you, it's loud. There is like a volcanic eruption or an avalanche or something which goes off every half an hour. But every time we've been, I have had the best meal. The chef is always really helpful. He comes out and chats to me, make sure I'm comfortable with what I'm eating. Last year I really wanted something and he amended it on the menu so I could eat it. So it became gluten-free because it wasn't gluten-free on the menu, which was really exciting. I'm hoping it will keep Hallie entertained because of all the flashing lights and the noise. And I really want to eat in the blue room. We've eaten near a woolly mammoth, and I think we ate near a fish tank one year. This is our 3rd year going. That's how much I love it. I'm like, let's go to T-Rex. It's like my choice every year. I'm like, T-Rex, please. And my family think it's really weird because I am really scared of dinosaurs. Like, dinosaurs terrify me. I know they're not real anymore. I know they're in the past. I know they're extinct. But for some reason, I'm scared that, like, there might be one hiding somewhere. Like, I think I've watched too much Jurassic Park or something. I'm just scared that like, there's going to be a dinosaur roaming around and it's going to eat me. But it is one of my favourite Disney restaurants. And it is just like a short walk away from our hotel. So we can have a pool afternoon that day because it is a Sunday. Parks are probably going to be busy. We're probably going to be knackered because we're still going to be jet lagged. Hallie's going to be all over the place because babies don't know what time it is. So yeah, it's going to be nice, and then we can just have a wander around the Disney Springs area. I'll probably do some shopping afterwards, and then we can just walk back to bed. Yay! Next meal we've got booked is the Bon Voyage breakfast on Monday the 20th of August, and that is a breakfast with Rapunzel and Flynn and Ariel and Prince Eric. I've eaten there my last 2 trips and I really enjoy this breakfast. This is another one of my choices. The breakfast is really good. I get my own little like plate of gluten-free pastries. The characters come round. It's just a really cute breakfast. Can't wait for Hallie to go to it as well. It's not a buffet, so the characters come round and you stay seated. The food's really, really good. Like there's a calzone on there, there's steak and eggs, there's pancakes, I think there's waffles. Everyone gets some pastries and some fruit. Really cute breakfast, to be honest. I really enjoy it. It's really good for kids as well. And then on the Tuesday, we kind of split up for meals. So my sister, Mike and Hallie, they are going to Whispering Canyon because my sister really enjoys that meal. And then me, my mum and my brother, we are going to Trails End Buffet, which is located in the Fort Wilderness campgrounds. It is a bit of a trek to get to, but it is worth it. It's basically the same food that you get in Hoop-de-Doo, but without the show, and it's a buffet. We've always been really well looked after, and I'm really hoping that Chef TJ will be there because he makes the most amazing gluten-free food and gives you the best dessert and just looks after you. He looked after me when we did the Hoop-de-Doo review in November, and also when we were there last August as well. He just looked after me so well. It's my brother's choice. It's his favourite restaurant. He's not a big fan of Whispering Canyon, which is why we're not going there, and that's why we're splitting up. So Alicia and Mike can have a little bit of me time with just Hallie, and we're going to go and have a big buffet with chicken and ribs and mashed potato, which, yay, I love chicken. So the day after is Wednesday, the 22nd of August, and we are eating at the Yak and Yeti restaurant in Animal Kingdom. So I'm assuming this is going to be our Animal Kingdom day. I really enjoyed this meal in November when I went with the girls, and I really wanted my family to experience it, so I kind of bullied them into booking it. It's like Asian cuisine, there's also steak, I think there's a burger on the menu. I really enjoyed it. There's good gluten-free options. It is owned by the same people as T-Rex, which is probably why I enjoy it so much. It's also owned by the people who own Rainforest Cafe, which we normally do eat at Rainforest Cafe when we go to Animal Kingdom, but I've managed to convince my family to switch it up a bit and eat at Yak and Yeti. We've chosen a lunch because it gets us out of the heat, because if anyone's been to Animal Kingdom, it's a really hot park, especially in the middle of August when it's humid. So it gets the baby out of the heat for a while, we get to sit down and chill, and hopefully we'll get to see Rivers of Light that day as well, which I really enjoyed. The day after is Thursday the 23rd of August, and I think this was Mike's pick actually, but it's the ESPN Club at the Boardwalk. Again, I ate there in November, and I also ate there in August. So my favourite thing on this menu at the ESPN Club is the nachos. They are amazing. You get a lot. I've not finished them yet. Not yet, I didn't bring them home. Like, every time we've been, I've not finished them. They do a really good gluten-free, I think it was cheesecake. So that's probably what I'm going to be eating. Like, don't be surprised if you see it in the vlogs, nachos and a cheesecake. So on the Friday, we are going to Ohana for breakfast at the Poly. I really enjoyed this breakfast. I think my sister picked this one actually. It is a family style breakfast, so all the food comes to your table and then you get to meet Mickey, Pluto, Lilo and Stitch. And they all come around to the table, and you know, you don't have to move anywhere. Like, it's not a buffet, like all your food's just in the middle of the table and they just keep bringing it. So on the breakfast, you get some pineapple bread, you can get fruit, that's just on the side, and then there's eggs, bacon, sausage, potatoes, Mickey, oh no, they were Stitch waffles, and then there's the really good pog juice, which is pineapple, orange and guava, which is amazing. So that's going to be good. It's going to be good for Hallie as well, so she can meet the characters, we don't have to stand in any lines, and then we'll probably end up heading off to Magic Kingdom that day. But then the next day as well, we're also probably going to meet the Magic Kingdom because we've got a Be Our Guest breakfast. My family haven't done breakfast at Be Our Guest before. We have done lunch and we've done dinner. Lunch and breakfast are my two favourite meals. I wasn't too fussed about dinner. Great meat in the beast, but especially now it's 2 credits, I don't think it's worth it. I did breakfast in November with the girls. I really enjoyed it. Again, the gluten-free options were really good, and I got little cakes from Erin McKenna's from Disney Springs to go for my breakfast because everybody gets pastries. Then you get, I think it's some fruit as well. I remember there being melon. Don't eat melon. I remember there being melon on the table, and then you pick a main, and it's classed as a quick service meal, which is really good. So in the evening as well that day, we also have a meal booked, and that's at Olivia's at Old Key West. I've eaten there twice. I've eaten there once for breakfast. I think I've eaten there twice. I think once was for breakfast, and then last year we did dinner with the family. It was really good. If I remember correctly, I had a gluten-free French dip sandwich, which came with fries, and it was really good. And then I think I had a sundae and had like a little umbrella in it. It was really cute. It's quite a small restaurant. Yeah, I have eaten there for breakfast because the breakfast was late. Yeah, there was a problem in the kitchen. That was like 2 years ago. But yeah, we really enjoyed it. It is a little bit crowded in there, so I'm not entirely sure how we're going to cope with Hallie. But we did ask last year when we were there in August, because my sister was like a few weeks pregnant, and we wanted to double check that we could bring a pram in, and they said yeah, it was fine. So that's where we're eating. I think that was my sister's choice or maybe Mike's. So on the Sunday, we've got a new restaurant which is new for us, and that is Chef Art Smith's Homecoming at Disney Springs. It's like fried chicken, it's mac and cheese, it's all the food I can't eat. I'm hoping there is a good gluten-free menu in there, because otherwise I'm going to be sorely disappointed like I was at the Planet Hollywood where we ate last year. So this is new for us. We're eating there at dinner, so again it's just across the water from our hotel. We have a few options how to get home. We can do some evening shopping, or we can just go straight back to the hotel. So I'm really excited about eating there this year because it's new to us and food looks amazing in pictures, so fingers crossed. We're eating a lot of places, guys. Like, I feel exhausted reading this list out, and it's making me really hungry, like so hungry. On Monday the 27th of August, we are eating at the Grand Floridian Cafe, but we're going to be doing it in two different ways. Me and my mum and my brother, we are eating there for lunch, and then my sister, Mike and Hallie are there for dinner that evening, so we're just having a little bit of a break. We're splitting up from each other. The Grand Floridian Cafe is a family favourite. It is a really nice quiet restaurant to get out of the sun in the middle of the day. The food is always amazing. I pretty much always order the surf and turf burger, which they make gluten-free. So it's a burger with like lobster on top, and it comes with fries, and then I pretty much always get the chocolate fondue as well for dessert. We've been there the last 3 years, I think it is. My sister's going to try it out for dinner, we're trying it out for lunch. Very excited about eating here, and the Grand Floridian is one of my favourite resorts. Has a little special place in my heart because that's where I worked on my college programme. So I always try and make sure I make the effort to go and have a look around the Grand Floridian and go to Gasparilla's, which is where I work, which is the quick service place, and just stick my head in and just kind of relive the years. It was 8 years since I worked there, and it never really leaves you. Being a cast member, you are always a cast member, and it was just an amazing experience. So we always go back. On Tuesday the 28th of August, we are back in the Magic Kingdom, and we are eating at the Plaza for lunch, which I think was Mike's choice. They do really nice sandwiches at the Plaza. They do good, like, I think my brother has a meatloaf, which he really enjoys. The desserts are really good as well. We'll be eating there for lunch, and then in the evening, me and my mum will be doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Nobody else in my family wanted to do it. My sister was worried it would be too late for Hallie, so she's opted out of it this year. So it's just going to be me and my mum doing lots of trick-or-treating and getting dressed up. And then it comes to our last full day at Disney, and we'll be going to Epcot. We have a family tradition. We always go to Epcot on our last day and eat at Tutta Italia, and this year is no different. This is my brother's choice. He loves this restaurant. It's always really quiet when we're there for lunch as well. I don't think many people realise it's there, or it's more of a dinner restaurant. But we go, I almost always get the risotto. They are very attentive. The manager comes out and talks to me. The manager brings out the gluten-free meal, so you know that's a separate meal that is not being contaminated by any glutenness. Been really good. I've never been sick. I enjoy it. And then normally we do the morning in Epcot, and then we head to the Magic Kingdom. We literally are missing the Food and Wine Festival by 1 day. 1 day. So the day we fly home, which is the next day, on Thursday the 30th of August, is when Food and Wine starts. And I'm devastated. I can't even explain to you how devastated I am, because I won't be getting that Brazilian cheese bread, which is gluten-free. And I need that in my life. Like, I'm really hoping that for some reason, like, Epcot got the dates wrong and they open it on the 29th and I can just get Brazilian cheese bread. Even if they just open the Brazilian one, just let me get my cheese bread, guys. Please. That's all I want. We don't get cheese bread normally. And on the 30th of August, we'll probably spend the morning at Disney Springs, because that's where we check in. For our Virgin flight, we can drop all our luggage off at Disney Springs, and then we go home, which is the most devastating part of the holiday. I'm not even going to lie, I'm already not looking forward to that part. I've not even been yet. That's my plans, guys. Yeah, I should also mention that we are on the Disney dining plan. So we get 1 quick service, 1 table service and 2 snacks a day, as well as a refillable mug. And we booked it when the free dining promotion was on with Disney. So we've not paid for our food. All we need to pay for is tips. Alcoholic drinks are also included this year, but it does increase your tip and then you won't get a soft drink. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. Maybe I'll get an alcoholic drink and then buy a soft drink because I'm a very thirsty person. But we'll see. So that is what I've got planned for a holiday. I can't wait to go back. Disney has a special place in my heart. It's a special place for my family. I can't wait to share that with my niece and you guys. I can't wait for you to see what adventures I get up to while I'm out there and everything that we do. So if you have any questions about any of my plans or anything about the dining plan or Disney results, just comment in them below in the little comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you click the little bell, which is like around this area here somewhere I think, that will notify you every time we put up a new vlog or video, and we'll see you real soon. Bye! And then that evening, me and my mum will be doing Mickey's Very Merry Scary Christmas Party. That's alright.
And thank you!